Hi, we're the brothers of Lambda Theta Phi, Argonaut Incorporated. My name's Alex Ortiz.
I'm Andres Rojo.
Javier Valero.
I'm Rodrigo Juarez.
Eddie Solis.
And I'm Angel Davila.
And tonight we hosted our Loteria night. Traditionally, Loteria has been played throughout the Mexican culture. It's basically like a Mexican bingo. And we've been hosting this event from probably starting back in 2008 when we first started here as a chapter. We basically host this event just to like bring out the cultural awareness that we all hold dear to ourselves, which is like the Hispanic culture. And we host this event for a lot of the minority students on campus who usually play that game back at home. It's kind of like making more of like a homey game. Like we create like a home environment. And with Loteria,
With Loteria, like you said earlier, it goes back to our culture. It's just something that brings everyone together, lightens the mood, especially in college. You're under a lot of stress all the time. You're either running through classes, homework, that kind of stuff. So just putting out this kind of event where people can unwind, just have fun, meet new people, it's just a great thing to do for the students.
And it helps every individual that comes to get to know us too, get to know what we do as a fraternity, and just to get to know us on a personal level, and just to have fun. I mean, like college is really stressing. You need to go out, have some fun sometimes. Like meet new people, socialize. Essentially, that's a really important part.
Now, kind of explain the significance as far as your culture, especially that is like the week, especially in the week ahead where you have other events hosting, but more importantly, describe kind of like the significance of your culture, especially how in this time of the year.
So especially right now in this time of the year, there's a lot of new incoming students that are barely leaving home for a extended period of time. So just recreating kind of like he said, a home environment, seeing that even though you are away from your house, your family, you can always find that other family here on campus. And really, that's what this game is about, is just creating those bonds with other new people that have similar interests as you, or maybe even, just strangers that you barely meet for the first time. Just making that friend away from home and having that home feeling here on your campus.
I kind of explain the events that you're hosting in the next couple of days. I know you guys had something going on, and like on Thursday and Friday in particular.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be doing voter registration, and that'll be from 11:30 to 1 on the third floor of the Commons, I believe, where the canvas area is. And basically with that, like going back to when we were founded in 1975, we saw the importance of like uniting Latinos together, and that also at registration like places, like they didn't have like a translator there. So when we were founded, like our founders and past brothers, they would all get together and go to like the voter registration stuff and be just kind of like a resource for like Hispanic people who like didn't speak English or like didn't understand like what the voter ballot was. So with that, like we want to bring that importance back of like, being registered to vote and like having a voice in this country. On Thursday, we're hosting our informational, which is to learn more about Lambda Theta Phi, and that'll be on the fourth floor of the Commons from 5 to 6. And basically with that, we tell interested men who like want to learn more about the fraternity about like how to get involved with the fraternity, and we'll be talking about our history, talking about the first step to becoming a brother. And then on Friday, we're hosting a kickball social with the brothers of Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternity Incorporated, and we'll be playing kickball at 5 o'clock on the tower lawn. And basically that's just for us to like have fun with other fraternities and just get to know each other more. Oh, and also on Thursday we'll be co-hosting a dance with the ladies of Lambda Theta Alpha Land Sorting Incorporated, and that'll be on the first floor of the Commons in the Whitewater room.
Clearwater room.
In the Clearwater room, and that'll be from 6 to maybe about 7:30. And there we'll be teaching people how to dance like cumbia,
Bachata,
Merengue, salsa. Just
corridos. I mean, if you, it's a type of I wouldn't know how to explain it, but it's it's a different form of dancing. Banda. I mean, if you have if anyone's interested in going and learning how to dance, which I'm terrible at least half those dances. So it's helped. Even if I don't fully know all the dances, but it's even just to have fun and maybe get to know people, socialize, and learn how to dance.
For some motivation, if you're single, there's some good-looking guys and some good-looking ladies. Also good-looking ladies will be there, you know, so with some motivation, you know, into that.
But yeah, that's basically what we have coming up for our recruitment week.
Any last thoughts or kind of explain how the significance of being a brotherhood means to you?
Do you want to go? Since you're going to say something? I guess I'll go. Basically, the significance of this brotherhood to me was that I'm from California, and when I came up here to the University of Idaho, I didn't like really know anybody at all, and I kind of wanted to come to like an environment where like it was like a home environment, because that's what I really wanted, especially when I came up here by myself, not knowing anyone. I started going, you know, like looking around, talking to Alicia Botello in the Office of Multicultural Affairs, and basically just asking her like, is there anything that I like could like get involved with? Like I want to be involved with the university. I want to keep like excelling throughout my college years, and I basically met her and another guy that worked here, Javier Garcia, and he introduced me to Lambda, and ever since then, it's been like an experience. I've been a brother for about 2.5 years now, and everything I've done, all the accomplishments I made, I could always trace it back to Lambda. It's really helped me a lot.
And for me, brotherhood is like, you know, reaching your hand out for someone else. Brotherhood, when I think of brotherhood, I also think about like family, in a sense, like, this is my family. These brothers of mine are my family away from home. Alex his family's in California, and we're his family away from home. I mean, it's a home away from home, and I love these guys. That's what brotherhood means to me. You know, always just keeping an eye out for my brothers that I've gotten to know really well, and they became like my best friends. Really, essentially, my best friends, my brothers. So this is what brotherhood means to me.
Do you want to go?
Well, mine's the same thing as Alex. You know, I'm from Washington. I moved here not knowing anyone, and you know, I met these pretty cool guys and ended up becoming brothers. And for me, I wanted to always give back. It's just a way to, you know, see myself grow, and seeing them always doing like community service and events on campus. That's what I wanted to be part of.
Getting involved. When I first started as a freshman, I was working and I was just going to school. I wasn't really participating in any activities, and I decided, hey, you know, there's got to be more to college than just going to work and school. I need to be more active, be participating in stuff that'll help me out. And that's when I looked to Lambda Theta Phi. Some brothers reached out to me and told me a little bit about fraternity. I decided, hey, like this might be for me. I decided to participate. I've grown. I've grown in so many ways that I want to get back to my fraternity and to show people what worked for me, how I grew, and help them grow in the same way. What about you guys?
I guess as a first generation college student, it was difficult transitioning into an environment that I'm not really accustomed to, that I know my family has had similar related experiences. So Lambda Theta Phi, even when I was in interest, made that transition easier. They provided me with study table hours and helped me get my grades up. And besides that, I was interested in a leadership position and with a passion with the Latino community. And I felt like Lambda Theta Phi was a perfect combination of both, with a rich history dating back from 1975, empowering the Latino citizens from high school to college, and then finally get them to graduate from college and change the community with an education that they received, is something that would make me proud to be a brother that I am today.
So I'm not gonna get paid to say this, but the movie Neighbors is a great movie. It's hilarious. But when I saw it, and when I see other movies out there that like show fraternities and stuff like that, really you're getting things like parties, alcohol, drugs, one night stands, things like that. And I was just like, that's not really the life I'm about, And so I never really looked into a fraternity. So I come up here and I start finding out about these multicultural Greek life. We have like there's Lambda Theta Phi, Omega Delta Phi, Sigma Lambda Beta, and the sororities as well. And I was thinking like, wow, like these people, they seem kind of different, like they're doing community service, they're getting involved in school. And I think what I love the most about it is that it's like they were all united together and like they have similar goals about getting minorities and, well, everyone really, but to graduate, everyone is in it together, it's that Greek unity between us. And so I knew I wanted to join one of them. And I think the one I clicked with was Lambda Theta Phi. And I guess I would hang out with them, and they just took me in like a friend real quick. Like I sat at the table, and Javier was there, who's not my big. He's already inviting me to hang out and all these things. And I was like, wow, like real quick, just being someone's friend like that, someone you don't even know. So I thought that was really grabbed my eye, and so that's what I think Brotherhood is about.
As an interested member, I was invited to dinners, and also Javier Valero is my big, and I was looking to a place to stay because I transferred from ISU. I transferred, and he reached out and he said, "Hey, I know that you need a place to stay, but I can do my part and help you look for an apartment. You can stay with me and my roommate." And I said, "Yes, absolutely." And he went out his way, helped. Move mountains, and here I am. I have so much to say, and so a little run of words, but.
I guess for me personally, I'm just gonna keep this short. Everyone's already basically covered how I feel about this brotherhood. Really for me, it's just all about the family aspect. You can really see that we are united. We do pick on each other here and there a little bit, but it's about part of the brotherhood. If we don't keep it friendly, keep it lively. We always get along no matter what. We always have each other's backs through and through, even to the end. We're always going to be here for each other's support, academically, emotionally, or physically, just whatever we need. I know that these guys are always going to have my back.
And one thing, as Nate mentioned, it might say like Fraternity Incorporated, but we don't discriminate. We can be in any culture, any ethnicity, and if you're interested, we'll definitely reach out to you. One is a brother, as a brother, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
I think.
Yeah. One is a brother. But
Something like that.
essentially, if you're interested, and in the end, you will become our brother.
That's basically it.
And I got one more. And totally forgot, but
It was a lie.
okay, I got it now. Like, even though we don't have a house, that makes us much closer together, and it's pretty cool because sometimes we have I'll say family dinners.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes we'll be like, hey, we're gonna have a dinner Saturday, and Javier's always in charge of it, so he's like, who's gonna bring what? And I think that's what makes us click more, and even
Enchiladas, quesadillas,
Yeah.
Tacos.
and even if you need something, you can always count on them. I remember when I got a flat tire, Luis came and he helped me. He got out of class early, and I thought that was pretty cool. He took the time to come over and help me.